live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Yeah, we live. Yeah, we live. Yeah, we live. Yeah, we live. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. How y'all doing? We're gonna talk about it. Drake, man. Drake. Oh, man. We got to talk about this, Drake. We got to figure out your psyche, man. Something going on with your psyche, man. Come on in, chat. Come on in. We are here. Let me see if we got any updates real quick. Just check the good old Googles. Google. What over here, Drake over here doing? What Drake over here doing? What's good, chat? What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Come on in. We are here. We got some things we're going to talk about today. What's up, Bonnie? What's up, Vision? What's up, Villa? What's up, SWAT? What's up, Ace? What's up, Tone? Yeah, we are here, man. Got some things we want to talk about, Drake. We got some things I want to talk about. Yeah, I'm trying to get some understanding of you, bro, because it's just some things ain't really adding up, man. You know? Don't understand why you're doing the things that you're doing, man. It seems like you're all over the place, man. Seems like you got a lot of contradictions. I don't know contradictions, but conflictions. I think you got a lot of conflictions. I wonder why. Well, I don't wish nothing happened to you, but being around too many organizations might be bad. I don't know. I'm just saying, allegedly. What's up, Whoopi? Salute to everybody in the chat. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Drake is obsessed with gang culture. Why is Drake associated with different gangs? Why? We gonna figure it out. Have y'all noticed that, man? Drake got a lot of associations, and I'm wondering, like, I ain't know how many people he was associated with, but once you sit back and think, you like, dang, man. Bro, what you got going on here, and why are you doing all this, man? You ain't got to be doing all this. So salute to everybody in chat. Make sure if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to try to get into Drake's psyche and see what the hell is going on with Drizzy Drake, man. Make sure if y'all new to the channel, y'all subscribe to the backup channel right here. Damn D Live News. We are up in this thing because they always like flagging your boy. So make sure y'all follow my second channel. Follow my second channel. And salute to everybody who is here on the early tip. Salute to everybody. How y'all doing? What's up, Wonder? Who else we? Ace. I see you, Ace, up in this thing. Come out. Salute to everybody up in the thing. So let's get this thing rocking and rolling. So make sure y'all follow the backup channel. All right. Thank y'all for all the love and support, man. Y'all been actually killing it with the videos, man. Y'all been showing up and showing out. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram as well. If you want to send me any articles, any videos, any clippings that you think would be good for the live stream, follow me on that Instagram. Oh, Drake, man, what you got going on, man? Let's see what news you got going on here, man. Let's just check out some see if we got any current news. Apologizes. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that. Fan gets the best jokes off of Drake new wax figure. What? You got a wax figure? Oh, wait. Hold on. Somebody done made a wax out of Drake? Kevin Durant hangs with Drake. Oh, yeah. We gonna go ahead and click that. Too Short has given the dub. Okay, let's click that too. All right, see what headlines we got. See what headlines is making its way. Drake is actively embracing the 69 God. Yeah, I already talked about that. Gears up, happy Canada Day. Okay, talked about that. Drake gets snubbed while Usher. Oh yeah, I want to talk about that too. Do y'all think Drake is getting blackballed? Do y'all think Drake is getting blackballed? Yeah, because I seen a post. Shout out to dang, was he Moxie Approved? I saw Moxie Approved had made a post. Shout out to Moxie Approved on his was it on his community wall? Uh Apparently, yeah. This right here. This is interesting. I didn't know about this. Do you think he's getting blackballed? Calvin, what's good, man?
Fuck him up. I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a.
So, Lucy, I know this off top, but praise for Jamaica. Oh yeah, I saw Bolo talking about so the hurricane is going on right now. Ooh, yeah, definitely prayers out to everybody out there, man. Be safe, be safe, be safe. Take cover and be safe.
Calvin Barner super chatted $5.
Yeah,
I know
definitely.
it's off topic, but praying for Jamaica right now and Bolo family.
Yeah, definitely. Cause I seen him make some posts about that. But yeah. Shout out to everybody out there, Bolo and his family, and everybody out there in Jamaica. If you're out there, make sure that you have everything that you need just in case you don't have electricity or water or food. So yeah, prayers out there to everybody, man. I know how, but trust me, Houston, down here in Houston, we always get hit by something. So I know how it is, man. So yeah, prayers out to Jamaica. Salute. But what do y'all think about this right here? Okay. So Drake had the most nominees at the 2024 BET Awards, but didn't win any trophy. That's crazy. I didn't even know this. Did y'all know about this? I didn't even watch the BET Awards. All right, I don't even remember the last time I watched BET Awards. I saw the BET Awards just like Sexy Red. I'm not watching no Sexy Red and all that stuff. Let me see YouTube BET Awards. I don't even know what happened. I don't watch that stuff no more. BET Awards is not the same. Yeah, Tiana. She cool. Keke Palmer. Hell no, I don't want to see nobody at these. Man, I don't even know who performed. Let me see. Who performed? Usher. What, he got the Lifetime. Okay, that's cool. Coco Jones, Lauryn Hill. Okay, that's dope. Lauryn Hill and Wyclef reunited. Okay, that's cool. But all this other stuff, I'm not interested. Keke Palmer. Hell no. Yeah, I ain't worried about none of this stuff. But I didn't know anything about this. Drake had the most nominations at 2024 BET Awards, but but did not win. Is he being blackballed for the first time in his life? Interesting. Sexy Red is an industry plant. Yeah, I definitely think so. But that's interesting right there. And that goes to where BET Awards, Drake gets snubbed while Usher. The BET Awards, let's see. Let's read this right here. The 2024 BET Awards saw several snubs and surprises. Most notably, Drake, who came with 7 nominees but left with 0. So, do y'all think Kendrick Lamar, Drake is now seeing the Kendrick Lamar effect? Normally he would win some, like at least 1 or 2 or something, but he ain't win none? So you think this is due to the whole Kendrick Lamar situation? Do you think people are finally opening their eyes and they like, man, something ain't right? So that's very interesting, man. Is Drake being blackballed? And I see some people in the chat saying no, he being whiteballed. So I don't know, but that's very interesting. All right, so we got that out the way. Let's see what else we got going on. Too Short has to give the dub to Kendrick Lamar in the Drake beef. I think he held his own pretty good. Do we have an actual? I ain't about to read all that. Do we have a video clip? We ain't got no video clip. All right, I ain't about to read all that. All right, Too Short gave the dub to Kendrick. I ain't about to read all this stuff. I ain't about to read all that. All right, that's what's up. Video of Kevin Durant hanging out with Drake after LeBron James more attention. All right, so how do y'all feel about this, man? I don't really feel no type of way about this. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, if Kevin Durant supports and want to hang out with Drake, hey, he got more, you know, hey, more power to him. You know what I mean? Kevin Durant has seemingly picked a side in the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. Durant was spotted hanging out with Drake on Monday, celebrating Canada Day with the Toronto-born rapper. How do y'all feel about this? Let's see what we got going on. Okay, so this is. Can we make this bigger? If you fuck me, this shit is expensive. No strong racks, fight my damn. I ain't been poking no meaning. All right, is that it? All right, so they're over there smoking hookah, chilling, vibing. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, cool. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? If Kevin Durant, if Kevin Durant wanna hang out with Drake, hey man, so be it. You know what I mean? So be it. Salute to Kevin Durant. Go ahead, do your thing, man. You a grown man. You pay your own bills. Hey, it is what it is. So it seemed like Kevin Durant has picked Drake's side and LeBron has picked Kendrick's side. So okay. Now I see what they doing. So they saying both sides, you know, Kendrick going this way and LeBron is going this way. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that Kevin Durant is like picking a side. He just, you know, him and Drake is probably cool. You know what I mean? Him and Drake is probably cool. You know, or Drake or Kent or Durant might be coming to play with the Raptors. Who knows? Is this even allowed? Because isn't Drake like a part owner? Well, I don't know if he is a owner, but I think he got something going on with Toronto. Is he allowed to hang out with Kevin Durant? I don't know the details, but I guess so. You know, maybe he's trying to make Durant come to Canada. Who knows? All right, so we got of course, LeBron James is coming out. Well, he went out to Kendrick Lamar. We got DeMar Rosen and we got Russell. So just some of the NBA players, you know, popping out. Okay, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with this. Hey, if Kevin Durant want to hang out with Drake, hey, so be it. So there we go. Is it tempering? I don't know. Is it tempering? Hold on. Let me see. What is Drake's relationship with the Raptors? What is he? Is he just like a brand ambassador? Or what is he? Does he have some type of ownership? Drake has a close relationship with the Drake since 2010. He's been an official global ambassador. Okay, yeah, he's just an ambassador. Drake announced plan to expand their partnership to give back to the city. Okay, so he's just a global ambassador. Okay, so he's not, you know, I guess tied into the business aspect. All right, cool. All right, you got that. Fans get their best jokes on Drake new wax figure. Wax figure. Okay. I ain't know nothing about this. All right. What's the wax figure? Step into the ultimate concert experience at the Madame Tussauds in New York. Our new revamped music area brings New Year's Eve vibes every day. And guess who's here? Drake brand new wax. Is this supposed to be Drake? This is supposed to be Drake? Oh, I can't see. I need a closer look. Damn, I wish I could zoom in. Can I zoom in? Does that look like Drake? Kinda. Kinda, sorta, slightly. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Does that look like Drake? Yeah. Okay, I can give it to it. It does look like Drake. It looks like a Latina Drake. Now, if I was to not know who Drake was and I would have seen this, I would have think he Mexican or something, like Latina or something like that. He looked more like a Latin with braids or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a Puerto Rican or something. Right? Like Drake looked like he Puerto Rican or something like that. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got going on. I know the comments about to go in. I don't even know who the hell that is. I don't know who the hell it is. All right, let's see. Let's melt Kendrick Lamar. Bring it on. Okay, so not bad. Look more Puerto Rican, Latino-ish, Spanish-ish, more than what he actually looked like. So yeah, he looked more Puerto Rican on there. But okay, all right. Not bad. All right. So what else we got? I think that's about it, just for the news, just for the current topics. All right, so let's get straight into it, man. Let's see what the hell going on with Drake, man. Drake is associated. Yeah, you ain't lying. I just looked at him. I thought about that too. Yeah. Like he looked more Puerto Rican, kind of like on the Latina side, on the wax. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. So, but let's get to the topic in hand, man. Drake got a lot of associations with different groups. And I'm wondering why, like, how can he have all these alliances and like not butt heads with people? It's very interesting, the alliances that Drake has. And it's like, why does it have so many different alliances? It's kind of weird, kind of crazy. But before we get to that, we need to understand who we dealing with right now. Now, I showed y'all
Drake.
Now, I showed y'all this video, right? This video right here says that Drake was born from one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in Toronto.
I mentioned in the intro, this is the fellow from the mean streets of Forest Hill. Now, for those not familiar with Toronto, Forest Hill is probably one of the very best neighborhoods in all of Toronto.
Do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch, ain't you?
Appreciate that, Five.
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably
Drake?
Johnny Blaze super chatted $5.
Sit your ass down in the corner.
DPOV Latina is feminine, Latino is masculine. Are you trying to be funny, damn D?
Man, sit your ass in the goddamn corner. Niggas always trying to make something out of nothing. Man, shut your ass up, Johnny. Sit your ass in the goddamn. Niggas always gotta try to make something out of nothing. Boy, I swear. Niggas. Goddamn. Appreciate the $5 though. Man, shut your ass up. Anyway, let's get back to the goddamn content.
Look at Drake. I mentioned in the intro, this is the fellow from the mean streets of Forest Hill. Now, for those not familiar with Toronto, Forest Hill is probably one of the very best neighborhoods in all of Toronto. That's where you grew up. Yeah, it's the absolute opposite of straight out of Compton. And I think for street cred, I think because of the rap hip-hop culture, it's important that you have this really badass persona, that you're a gangsta, you know.
Gangsta. Right there, right? So you heard them describe Drake. You know, he comes from one of the wealthiest places in Toronto. And since he's, you know, in this profession of being a hip hop rapper, he feels like he won't get as much credit from the black people, us, unless he is a gangster. Interesting, huh? So let's just check out his background real quick to see if that's correct. Drake grew up in one of the wealthiest suburban called Forest Hill. So it is well documented, right? Drake is from a very nice home, which is Nothing's wrong with that. You know, shout out to his parents for doing what they're supposed to do. Everybody don't need to live in poverty. Everybody don't need to be poor. You know what I'm saying? That this is a good thing, right? There's nothing wrong with not living in the hood. I think that's a goal that everybody should. You know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with living in wealthy areas or living in the suburbs. All right. So that's not a knock on Drake. Hey, shout out to his parents for, you know, doing good for him, you know. So shout out to that. Right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But I think that's why he's having this identity crisis, because the way that he grew up, right? And you know, he's biracial. And it seems like he has had a tough time being biracial, right? So I think this is why he's doing what he's doing. I'm trying to get some understanding, right? Being a biracial, it says right here, being biracial, he faced challenges, especially from girls, right? So I think this plays a factor in how he is today, right? And we're just not going to take the word from this. We're going to actually, you know, go through some of his old videos, you know, before he became the person he is today. Let's check out Drake before the fame.
Aubrey is the leader on set.
He's really humble. He's really sweet. Completely charming. Just smooth.
Oh, look at him. He's a nice kid. So how did he go from this to mob ties? How did he go from this to hell angels? How did he go to this to walking to Compton and, you know, doing all this gang? How did we get here? I don't know, but let's just do some research on, you know, what Drake used to be.
Totally.
But my grandma slides me a little extra cheddar on the side, and I make sure she gets her daily chocolate doses.
Very nice kid, man. Look again, very nice kid. Nothing wrong with this. Look, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this. But I'm just trying to see how did we get from that to what we got now? So I just got his own kitchen, living room. Wow, nice. Sheesh. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Now, this is what he meant from started from the bottom, because he used to live at the bottom level of his mom's house. And now he's on the top floor. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the see, so, you know, he wasn't talking about poverty. You know, he wasn't talking about being poor. He said, no, I used to live under my mom's basement. Now I'm on the top floor. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Okay, I get it. Your comfort area. The fuck? Drake, hold on, nigga. You literally got your own house down below. You got a living room. You got a dining table. You got a theater room. Shit, this is nice, man. Damn. I mean, when I was growing up, I just had a room, like just a little room, and I had to share that with my goddamn brother. Damn, you got your own little fucking like miniature house down there. That's wow.
Okay.
Whoa, what? Oh, what? Whoa, what did she say? She what the who?
Okay.
Oh my God! Whoa!
I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch, ain't you?
Whoa! Whoa! Wait! Whoa!
Drake?
Opinionated_junkie super chatted
Whoa!
$2. Drake is about that lol. Real mob boss.
Yeah, hey man, I want to understand, you know, how did we get here? But wait, was Grandma telling us a sign? Appreciate that $2 donation. Did Grandma just give us a sign? Now what you do? K what? Who? How many K's? Wait, what? Whoa, wait.
New Drake album coming.
Now, I mean, y'all can take that for what y'all want to take it as. I ain't, hey, y'all can, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all can, she said, okay, K. I don't want to throw no labels out there, but that's just very interesting. That's. I mean, to be fair, I remember when Lil Scrappy used to say, "Okay, KK, A-Town." Just to be fair, you know, I remember when Atlanta used to say that. I remember, but yeah, but just to be fair, I remember that. Yeah, I'm gonna let you slide on that, kind of, sort of. I don't know. Just interesting.
Fuck 'em up. I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably
Drake?
Chris to M. Super chatted $10. What did she say?
What did she say? You know, I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all decide on that. I'm gonna let y'all decide on that. We heard it. You can. I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge on that one. Okay. So that was the upbringing. All right. That was the upbringing. Very nice upbringing. He had a very nice upbringing. Very nice home. He had a living room. He had a bathroom. He had a walk-in. Very nice living arrangements, right? Cool. Nothing wrong with that, right? As a parent, you should want the best for your children. So shout out to that. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that at all. That is the goal. That is the goal in life. Right? That is the goal in life, to give your children the best that you can give them. So nothing's wrong with that at all. But I'm just trying to figure out, okay, so he was raised in I don't know how he was raised, but as far as financial and his living conditions seem pretty good. So I'm trying to understand why is he what he is now? Why is he associated with all these people now? You know?
fuck 'em up. I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably
Drake?
Opinionated _junkie super chatted $2. You see Ross and blast his diss on Drizzy. Dude whack.
Man, it's a lot of stuff going on. Appreciate you with that $2 donation. We gonna talk about, you know, the Ross's stuff later, or tomorrow. But I just, from my last stream, I was really just like, I was thinking, I'm like, yo, why is he associated with so many different type of organizations? So I just wanted to make a live about it, and it's which I'm doing right now. Try to get some understanding, trying to get some background, right? Appreciate that $2. Appreciate that $2. So that goes me to this, right? Y'all remember, well, first of all, y'all remember this clip, right? Y'all remember this clip of Drake getting the advice from Lil Wayne saying to be yourself.
Tell me, how did you guys connect? Because you all are friends, and he's been a big influence on, Lil Wayne and I are like this.
I know that's your dog.
That's my dog. That's my dog. He kept saying to me, I'm a gangster, Miss Katie.
I remember the interview. I watched it. It was great.
But how did you guys get to know each other?
We were introduced through another gentleman from Houston. His name is Jazz Prince. He found me on MySpace and loved my music on MySpace. And he was like, man, I know Lil Wayne, and I'm going to play him your music one day. And I was just like, yeah, right. You never really, I didn't buy it at first. And then, and I'll never forget, one day I was getting, we started, we formed a relationship, and we used to talk and chop it up, and chop it up is like, converse.
Thank you. I kind of figured that out, but thanks for the translation.
Okay.
Thank you, Drake.
And so, yeah, we would talk, and he called me one day, and I was in the barbershop getting my hair cut, and he was like, but it's, he called me from his number, but, it was like, and the phone rang, I picked it up, and it was like, yo. And I was like, you probably know that voice. I was like, hello? I was like, yo, what's up? I was like, this doesn't sound like my friend. And he's like, yo, what's up? It's Weezy. And it was, it ended up being Wayne. And he was like, I'm starting this thing called Young Money, and I'd really love for you to be a part of it. So I want to fly you out to Houston and meet you. And he did just that the day after, and that formed our relationship. And I was like this quiet kid in the corner of the bus, you know, while everything was going on around me. And the Carter 3 was just, I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks away from coming out. And what a time. What a time.
What kind of advice did he give you, or how did he help you kind of take your music to the next step?
The greatest advice Wayne has ever given me, and it's a constant, it's less of advice and more of a constant reminder, which I love him so much for saying this to me, is, he's always just like, man, please be yourself. Please don't ever try and be me or anybody else. Don't ever go get tattoos. You don't have to dress any different, because I like from the day Wayne met me to now, I haven't changed anything about myself.
Damn. So what happened? How do we get to here? How did we get to you associating with mob ties and now you having meetings with the Hellcats? Wait, what? So Wayne told him not to change. Wayne told him to be who you are, and you ain't got to worry about nothing.
Met me, and he really liked the kid that he met.
How old were you then? How old were you, Drake, when you met?
That was about, I'd say it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3 when that album came out,
2 years ago. So, and he was like, don't stop smiling either. Don't try and get mean or aggressive. He's like, just be you, man. Just be you and rap about life and women and family and just love life and be happy. Be that guy. Be the guy that I could never be, because he can't be that guy, because he has tattoos all over his face, and then he has dreads, and he has diamonds in his mouth, and he's a completely different person.
Damn, bro. And guess what? Wayne actually said that. I actually found the video of Wayne talking about it.
I seen potential, and when you can see potential in people, then that's when I saw way more than just potential. You know what I mean? When Drake music was brought to me from the homie Jazz, my bro, it was about rap, and I was like, this dude sound different. What I loved about him was that he was sounding just as dope as we were. When I say we, us who talking about the streets and what we came from and what we doing, and he talking about his record. I was like, bro, I told him, I was like, you literally can make working in a cubicle. Like your everyday job is working in a cubicle, not for typing or answering the phone. You know how to make that sound like the dopest thing in the world to do. So I was like, you don't stop, don't change, don't. And then one day I heard, like, what the f was that? And I was like, and I think it was on the hook. And I remember asking Mac, like, who that is on the hook? He's like, that's him too. And I was like, you sing? And he's like, I'm messing around. He didn't really want to do it. No, you going. That's what you got to be the ultimate artist, and therefore now my homie could do something.
I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably
Drake. Big Black Crypto Super Shattered $1.46. Drake's music is simple. It's ESL for Raft Riders.
Damn. Sheesh. Appreciate that. 142. Salute to you, Crypto. Salute to you. So once again, y'all heard Drake told us the advice that Wayne gave him. And then I actually found the clip. Not only this clip, but this clip.
Drake's position in the rap world. Wayne goes on about the type of advice he gave Drake, where he told him to stick to his own style and to not try and imitate him.
I was the one to tell him, don't change anything. Don't think because you're coming over here by me that you got to start rapping about the things I rap about. Don't do none of that. Please rap about your little TV show, whatever you want to rap about.
How many more black?
So you heard that. Wayne told him, don't be like me. Don't become this gangster. Look, talk about, what you're going through, women, just how you grew up. Talk about your little TV show. Talk about anything and everything but gangster stuff. Don't become me. Don't get no tattoos. Don't get braids. Don't get none of that. Damn, man. If you only would have listened to Lil Wayne. But do you know why he didn't listen to Lil Wayne? And do you know why he's in the predicament that he's in? Let you hear it for yourself. This is why he's doing what he's doing.
Tweets, Drake claims he wasn't cool in high school. What made you uncool?
I just didn't there was it wasn't that I wasn't cool, it was that the kids that were cool, I wasn't on their wavelength, which made me sort of uncool, I guess. So like, you know, it was, I just always felt like an outsider. I went, when I was in Forest Hill, you know, it was an all Jewish school, like, and just being biracial, but still being Jewish. So I was like kind of connected to the kids, but like sort of distant. And when kids are young, they don't necessarily comprehend everything.
Right.
So it can get a little cruel and a little mean.
Oh, I don't understand, but well, I mean, I understand. I mean, kids can be mean and cruel and stuff. I mean, I'm not biracial and stuff, so I didn't experience the stuff, but I'm sure. But okay, I get it. I get it. So you looked up, so you watch TV, you watch BET, you lived in a very nice household, which is not a bad thing. Salute to your parents for doing what they're supposed to do. I would never talk down on anybody living in a good place. I mean, that's what I want to do for my children, right? I want to give my children the best that I can possibly do. So shout out to your parents. Nothing wrong with that at all. But it seems like, that kind of led you to do the things that you are doing now. I guess you wasn't cool. Guess you wasn't accepted. People was picking on you. And now you're getting your revenge. Sounds like now that you're an adult, now that you're in the position, now you're getting your revenge, kind of. Interesting. So I'm trying to get an understanding of, it's like, I'm like, Drake, you don't need to be this person. Why are you associating yourself with all these different groups that you shouldn't be associated with? Because of your childhood, huh? Get it.
You get teased a lot?
Yeah. I mean, I got it. I got it. Definitely.
Were you raised Jewish by your mom?
Not like Orthodox Jew or like extremely religious Jewish. I was. I mean, we celebrated every holiday, and I actually had a bar mitzvah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I was raised in a Jewish household, I would say. But my mother's my mother was always like, you do what makes you happy, you be with who you want to be with, and as long as you're happy, as long as you're safe, and you're not bringing trouble into my home, we're good.
Interesting. Not only that, I wanna, and Drake, I think this should have been your lane, right? Nothing is wrong with this. Nothing is wrong with being a good kid. You know what I mean? This should be applauded, but I don't think this was enough for him. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with being a good kid and just rapping. He could have been like a Lil Bow Wow. He could have been like a Romeo or something. You ain't got to be gangster to be a rapper. So. This should have been your lane right here. Just rap about what, women, girls, and stuff like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a good kid. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Just because you black don't mean you need to be a gangster. Just because you black don't mean you need to sell drugs. Just because you black don't mean you got to gangbang. Nothing is wrong with being normal, right? There's absolutely nothing wrong with being just a regular person and just rapping about what you want to rap about. Yeah, like Will Smith, you know what I mean? Fresh Prince. Nothing wrong with that. You can just be a rapidy rapper. But why this gangbanging stuff, man? You wasn't born from that. Your people wasn't into that. You're like, you just didn't need it. So I'm just trying to understand, Drake, what's going on, man? There's nothing wrong with this person right here. You are well-spoken, well-mannered. You know how to talk. You know how to articulate yourself. Nothing's wrong with this. Nothing's wrong with it. We like Drake with the melodies. Damn, Drake, why you fucked up and had to be goddamn mob boss, man? Nothing's wrong with being regular, Drake. Damn. I'm sure you was at more peace right here than what you're doing now. Now you gotta look behind your back. Now niggas is shooting your house up. Now Drake is probably more paranoid than ever. I bet you he was at peace right here than he is right now. I bet you Drake wish he can go back to this because he was just living life, just not worrying about nothing. Now he got to check in, and now he got to, get protection. His home getting shot up. His people trying to do this. People try to do that. God damn, Drake.
yeah, I never looked at it as overcoming anything. I was just like, man, I just got to be a good rapper. But, you know, to a lot of other people, they're like,
fuck 'em up. I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a chord.
And it's probably
Drake. Drake.
Opinionated_junkie super chatted $2. He is a talented OJ Lock GTA SAR reference.
appreciate you with that $2 donation. Salute to you, man. Appreciate everybody with the donations. As you see, when you donate, your donation will be read out loud and it will be seen on the screen. Make sure if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're just doing a little backstory, man. We're just trying to get an understanding, man. And once you watch these videos, you'll be like, oh, okay. I mean, you won't well, you will get an understanding. You know, it just seems like he's just yearning for something. He's yearning for some type of acceptance, right? He's not really confident in who he is. You know, even with all this fame and fortune and stuff, he's still wanting some type of acceptance, especially from the black side, you know? And it seems like he really didn't get that acceptance as a kid. He probably got picked on. He probably got picked on being a biracial kid in Canada. You know, they made fun of him, probably how he talk and stuff like that. And, you know, so now he's in a position. Now he want to be all the way black, you know? Now he getting his lick back. I don't know. That's just my observation, right? That's just my observation. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor or nothing like that. I'm just observing, giving my point of view. Damn DPOV.
Wait.
This didn't age well because you got many accents now. Wow, this didn't age well. Because it seemed like every day you picking up a new accent. This didn't age well, did it? God damn. Woof. My have times changed. Well, you have many accents now. Now you're trying to figure out which one you want to be for the day. Wow, this interview didn't age well. So, wow, that's interesting. So not only that, let's dig into a little bit about, you know, his upbringing and him still being bullied as an adult. It seemed like he was bullied. I wouldn't say bullied. Well, I don't know, but maybe bullied, teased, made fun of when he was a kid, being, you know, half black, half white. And I'm still standing on this, right? Me personally, I'm not saying everybody. Everybody can have their own beliefs. Everybody can think what they want to think. Me, I'm not really big on the mixed thing for me. You know what I mean? Drake being mixed don't really mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? I got mixed people in my family. So I'll be a hypocrite if I'm like, oh, Drake, you ain't black, you know, because you're mixed. I got mixed people in my family and they black to me, right? So being mixed to me is not a big deal. How some people, you know, some people it is, you know what I mean? Some people, nah, Drake, you mixed, you ain't black, you ain't all the way black. I mean, hey, y'all can have y'all feelings about Drake being mixed all you want to. Me, it's not a big deal. I don't even care about all that, right? I don't even care. It's just, he's not who he was. Because there's a lot of mixed people from the hood that'll fucking beat your ass and shoot your ass and steal from you, rob from you. You know, like being mixed is nothing. You know, it's just his upbringing, how he was raised to what he is now is like, bro, what you doing? You don't need to be this. So him being mixed has nothing to do with how I'm thinking. It's like, bro, look at how you was raised. You were a nice kid. Why are you doing this? You have no reason to be this person. So that's the fakeness that I have about Drake. It's not that he's mixed or nothing like that. I don't care that he's mixed. That doesn't make me think less of him. Because I got mixed people in my family and they black to me. All right. If you got 1 ounce of black, you black to me. Right. But it's just like, why you're a nice kid. You was raised in a nice home, nice area. Why all of a sudden you a mobster now? It's like, you don't need to be that. But listen to this right here. Listen to this right here.
They're also mad that OVO signed Popcorn. They're also mad that I was building with Movado back in the day. They're mad that, I link with this person and that person and not them.
Right.
So, some people also feel it. You can always tell when it's personal, fueled by personal gain that was never granted to them.
It's interesting because listening to your music is you're super successful, you're one of the best to ever do it, yet you still have this chip on your shoulder. I remember listening to Diplomatic Immunity, you had the line where you say you're black excellence, but it was come to you, it's not the same though. Why do you think that still, I guess, that dark cloud is over your head?
Now, let me go back up because it was he said it kind of fast. But, boy, that still shot is crazy. Yeah, I might have to use this for a thumbnail. Goddamn. That face is crazy. Yeah, I probably have to put that on a thumbnail. But let me play on what he said again, right?
Music is whack, but it's they're also mad that OVO signed Popcorn. They're also mad that I was building with Movado back in the day. They're mad that, I link with this person and that person and not them.
Right.
So, some people also feel it. You can always tell when it's personal, fueled by personal gain that was never granted to them.
It's interesting because listening to your music is you're super successful, you're one of the best to ever do it, yet you still have this chip on your shoulder. I remember listening to Diplomatic Immunity, you have the line where you say you're black excellence, but it was come to you, it's not the same though. Why do you think that still, I guess, that dark cloud is over your head?
So he said, the guy said that you're so successful, but people don't see you as black excellence.
I'ma do myself. Why you calling like a bitch? Ain't you trying to strike a chord? And it's probably Drake.
Bitcoin crypto I am share super chatted $5. Drake is follower and pedo in real life.
Damn. Sheesh. Appreciate that $5 donation. Woo. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And like I said, hey, everybody everybody has a right to voice their opinion. So how you feel is how you feel. I would not, debate. Hey, I'm expressing how I feel. You can express how you feel. But the interviewer, or the interviewee, whatever. The person asked Drake, you have achieved so much success, but people don't really classify you as black excellence. How do you feel about that? So let's listen to his answer.
Well, I think I've been in a lot of rooms and in a lot of conversations and just I've felt the other side of judgment and, racial judgment sometimes, being light-skinned, being Canadian, having people that I look up to and respect tell me that I can't identify with what's going on because, granted, I'm also not the most granted to them.
It's interesting because listening to your music is you're super successful, you're one of the best to ever do it, yet you still have this chip on your shoulder. I remember listening to Diplomatic Immunity, you have the line where you say you're black excellence, but it was come to you, it's not the same though. Why do you think that still, I guess, that dark cloud is over your head?
Well, I think I've been in a lot of rooms and in a lot of conversations and just I've felt the other side of judgment and, racial judgment sometimes, being light-skinned, being Canadian, having people that I look up to and respect tell me that I can't identify with what's going on because, granted, I'm also not the most outspoken person when it comes to political issues. I prefer to talk about it amongst my people, and if we're going to do something, I prefer to go and make the change or actually do something and not just post about it so that people are like, oh wow, this guy's really conscious about what's going on. The work we put in the communities, the way we give back is legit. It's on the ground. Yeah. It's not so you guys can all just double tap and say, wow, oh my God, Drake's so
You said if you hold your tongue, you'll get crucified.
Yeah, sometimes you can feel that way, but now I feel like the first reaction is to post about something, and then people often just forget to do anything about what they posted about. But I think that there's definitely a sad thing that goes on in celebrity culture where people post things because they feel like they're obligated to. People post things because they know that it makes them look like they're actively invested in certain things, but they're really not. They're really actually not.
Damn. Do you think he was taking shots at Kendrick right here? Damn. Interesting.
Not giving their money or building any opportunities for kids, building basketball courts, building schools, helping kids get through, you know. So yeah, I'm just.
Do you think he could possibly be talking about Kendrick right here? I don't know.
It's one of those people. I like to really do it, you know, and especially, you know, with me and the elusive one, you know, we you know, it's something that we really just do it from way back in the day, from Strawberry Mansion times, from, you know, we've.
Okay, well, this is not what I want to. There was another section on here when he was talking about feeling not accepted. Let me find that part real quick.
I obviously understand the times that we're living in. Sometimes I do feel like if, you know, sometimes I don't feel celebrated when I know.
Oh, hey, here we go. Right, yeah. Here we go. Right here. Here we go. Yeah. So this is where he's saying that he don't feel celebrated as a black man. Right. Yeah. Here we go. This is it.
The other side of things, which is like, yo, sometimes like, you know, some of like my blackest. I obviously understand the times that we're living in and how serious it is and how divided we all are across the world. You know, with this. You know, with the person that's currently in that position, and, you know, having that energy trickle on down. But that line is just me speaking to the other side of things, which is like, yo, sometimes like, you know, some of like my blackest friends can be just as cruel on the other end.
Okay, I want to feel bad for you, but I want to feel bad for you, but I got a problem with what you said. I got one problem.
$5. This weirdo is in the middle of an identity crisis and pretending to be something he isn't.
Yeah.
It's not just about his race. His personality is lifted from everywhere, including gender. He's a chameleon, shape-shifting femme.
What's his name? Sung Hai. He's that person on Mortal Kombat that steals souls and pretend to be something else. I forgot what's his name? Song Shane. Song Hai. What's his name? I'ma do myself. Sang Shang. Yeah. Saying your soul is mine. Your soul. Why you pulling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably. Yeah. That motherfucker saying Shang, your soul is mine. Appreciate that, old speaks.
Dr. Seymour Lipschitz super chatted $5. As a Puerto Rican male, I don't feel celebrated as a respectable Asian man.
Wait, what? Well, y'all crazy in the chat. Appreciate you, Doc. And I appreciate your old speaks. Yeah, man, he's definitely in the identity. It's like a mixture of a lot of things. He's like, he got an identity crisis. It seemed like he may be a tad bit insecure, but everybody has insecurities. I got insecurities. Everybody got insecurities, but it's just, you know, it seemed like it's deep rooted. You know, it seems like he's definitely tapping into his childhood, and it seemed like he might be getting revenge. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely some insecurities in there about him being biracial and him, you know, probably being teased and stuff like that. But so this is Drake when he go to the booth with his other. Hold on, what did it say? Your soul is mine. Your soul is mine. Damn, I don't know what that part is. Your soul is mine. This is how Drake sweatshop is.
Your brother's soul is mine. You will be next.
Damn, this is Drake. This is how Drake be doing niggas in the industry. Your lyrics are mine. Your song will be next. Damn. Drake be songing these niggas, man. Oh, this nigga be jacking y'all shit, man.
Your brother's soul is mine.
Damn.
You will be next.
Damn. Uh-oh. Ah! God damn. Drake, I want to feel sad for you, but there's one tiny part that really I'm kind of confused on why you said this, because black people don't talk like this. Now, I will point this out about you, right? Seems kind of weird. Because when you're black, you don't say my blackest friends. That's a very interesting. I've never said, yeah, some of my blackest friends, or what do you mean by that? Wait. Bro, when you're black, you're black. So do you know that you're black? I don't know. That's kind of weird. I've never said that in my life. I've never said, yeah, I got black friends. Yeah, some of my blackest friends. Bro, that black people don't talk like that. Do you know that you're black? Yeah, that's the only kind of weird thing that you said. I don't know why you said that, Drake. I don't know why you said that.
Fuck 'em up. I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably
Drake! Drake!
Daddy
Dr.
Yankee.
Seymour Lipschitz super chatted $2. Drake pulling off the Daddy Yankee.
Daddy Yankee! Daddy Yankee. Damn, man. So yeah, normally when I hear people say this, it'd be, people of... Normally I hear... When people talk like that, they are being questioned if they're racist. I'm not racist. My best friend is black. And they're from the ghetto. Normally white people talk like that when they're being accused of being racist. I'm not racist. Some of my closest friends are black. Very dark skinned. Very black. I can't even see them at night. But I don't know why you said that. It's kind of weird that you said that. It's just very weird. I don't know why you said that, because black people don't talk like that. They don't let you. We don't say that.
It's something that we really just do it from way back in the day, from Strawberry Mansion times, we've always left our footprint in the community in a real way. Even back in Jamaica, when I did shoot the video there, like we didn't just go shoot the video when I shot Find Your Love. We didn't just shoot the video and dip. We built a place for people to come. We left our money there. It was so. Yeah, going back to your question though, I've just felt the other side of it. So that's kind of where that line came from. I obviously understand the times that we're living in and how serious it is and how divided we all are across the world. With the person that's currently in that position, and having that energy trickle on down. But that line is just me speaking to the other side of things, which is like, sometimes some of like my blackest friends can be just as cruel on the other end.
Drake, black people don't say that. Normally when people speak like that, they're being accused of being a racist. I'm not a racist. Some of my closest friends are black. That's crazy that you said that. That's the only thing I have a problem with. I don't know why you said that's weird. Some of my blackest friends. What do you mean by that? That's weird, bro. Some of my blackest friends. Okay. Don't know if you noticed, but you're black, man. I know you're mixed, but still a Negro.
We all are across the world, with the person that's currently in that position, and having that energy trickle on down. But that line is just me speaking to the other side of things, which is like, sometimes some of like my blackest friends can be just as cruel on the other end. By making you feel excluded, or making you feel like you can't get in on some of sometimes I don't feel celebrated when I know maybe somebody else would be celebrated for those accomplishments. You know, I don't feel like people say when Drake is the artist of the decade, I don't think anybody says, wow, a black artist is the artist of the decade. I don't think anybody says that, really. I never heard.
So what's the best way to prove that you black? What's the best way to prove that you black? Grow some dreads, grow some braids, grow a beard, get some tattoos, be affiliated with some gangs. So do y'all think that Drake is trying to prove to us that he's blackity black? I'm black. I'm blackity black. I'm black. Just like Kendrick said, huh? God damn it, Kendrick. Didn't you say that? How many rapper do you feel like you black enough? God damn it, Drake. I mean, not Drake, Kendrick. God damn, is Kendrick right again? How many motherfuckers turn Drake black enough? God damn. I think Drake is trying to prove to us that he black, y'all.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black.
Hey Drake, this need to be your newest hit, all right? This need to be your latest hit right here. Say I'm black. All right, come out with a new single. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. All right, so tell everybody how black you are, okay? All right, this need to be your next single right here.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm black, yo, I'm black and I'm black, yo, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, yo, and I'm black, yo, and I'm black, yo, and I'm black.
Hey, guess what, Drake? The lyrics are already written for you. You ain't gotta, you just copy this. You've been copying shit your whole damn life. Just copy this, nigga. The lyrics is already there. You already got your reference tracks. You already got your reference tracks. So we all know about this already, right? So look, bro, just go ahead and make this song. The hook is already there. All right.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm black, yo, I'm black and I'm black, yo, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black, black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black.
Damn, man. Shit. Drake, it's okay, bro. I still think you're black.
Heard anybody say that in the last few weeks. As cruel on the other did. You know, we built a place for people to come. We left our money there. It was so. Yeah, going back to your question, though, I've just felt the other side of it. So that's kind of where that line came from. You know, I obviously understand the times that we're living in and how serious it is and how divided we all are across the world. You know, with this, you know, with the person that's currently in that position, and you know, having that energy trickle on down. But that line is just me speaking to the other side of things, which is like, sometimes like, you know, some of like my blackest friends can be just as cruel on the other end, you know, by making you feel excluded, or making you feel like you can't get in on this. And sometimes I do feel like if, you know, sometimes I don't feel celebrated when I know maybe somebody else would be celebrated for those accomplishments. You know, I don't feel like people say when Drake is the artist of the decade, I don't think anybody says, wow, a black artist is the artist of the decade. I don't think anybody says that, really. I never heard anybody say that in the last few weeks. You know, and I associate I associate myself as a black man. So for me, it's sometimes it's something that I just acknowledge and I just keep it moving. But you know, like I said, I feel like if the situation was different, I feel like maybe some of the massive accomplishments and accolades that we've conquered on behalf of all of us, not just me. It's not like some, you know, it's for all of us, right? Just like how excited I am when anybody else in our space does something great, you know. Yeah, of course, there's a part of me that wishes that I was celebrated a little more. But I mean, who wants to listen to me cry about being celebrated?
That's the issue right there. Now all jokes aside, you know, that is unfortunate. You know what I mean? All jokes aside, you know what I mean? That's unfortunate that he feels that way. You know, like I said, you know, I'm sure he's been teased about being mixed. Now I don't know what it is, but you know, I hear stories about mixed people having a rough time, you know, going through stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure there's mixed people in the chat right now that could probably relate to what he's saying. So, you know, all jokes aside, that is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, you know. That's some things that we can, you know, improve in. And that's why he's probably the way that he is, because he said that he doesn't feel accepted as a black man. People doesn't embrace him as a black man, right? So I think that's the issue right there. Ding, 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 ding. That is what we are dealing with right now. That's what we're dealing with. You know what I mean? I think he's doing this to feel accepted. But what the fuck you doing with the hell angels? You ain't getting no credit messing with these people. Nigga, we definitely ain't gonna accept you if you messing with these people. All right, so if you try to convince us that you black, then you might.
I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch? Ain't you trying to strike a chord? And it's probably
Appreciate you with the $10. Yeah, you know, it's definitely unfortunate, but it's confusing, Drake. Appreciate you with that 10. Appreciate you with that 10.
Stay Gold Radio, super chatted $10. This brother cooking.
Appreciate you, man. But all jokes aside, you know, it is unfortunate because once again, I can't.
I'ma do myself.
Yeah, man.
Like a bitch, ain't you trying to strike a chord? And it's probably
Drake.
Calvin Barner super chatted $5. On
We love
behalf
you
of
all,
all the
man.
dark-skinned people, we love you all light-skinned people. Starting
Listen.
with Barbie Girl Tina, Rose, Two Hearts.
Everybody, listen. On the behalf of the Dark Skin Association, I just want to let all the light skinned people know.
I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch? Ain't you trying to strike a chord? And it's
Drake. Drake.
Big Black Crypto super chatted $1.46. Drake's favorite cereal is Cake Kellogg's, crying face.
What the hell? Jesus Christ, boy, y'all crazy in the chat, man. Y'all crazy.
I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch? Ain't you trying to strike a chord? And it's
Drake. Drake.
Marcus Van Diver super chatted $5. Right, Drake, allegedly having Ross people beat up by white guys and co-signing it, that really helps. Eyes.
Yeah, that's not really, you know, winning us black people.
I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch? Ain't you trying to strike a chord? And it's
probably Drake.
Delnard Tony super chatted $10. I'm mixed, but I don't need others to identify my blackness. I carry myself as a black man and everyone recognizes as a black man because I don't need the validation from my black brothers and sisters.
It all deals with confidence, man. All deals with self-confidence, self-love, and just knowing who you are. But when you don't know who you are and you lost and you're hearing this and you're hearing that, you know, this is what you get. So it's definitely a lot of insecurities. You know, identity crisis. He's not sure who he is. He's been an actor his whole life. So, you know, that's why he jumped in and out of accents. He's from this culture, Jamaica, Ireland, Russia, you know, so I think that's why he has all these different accents. You know, he just like a chameleon, but it seems like he doesn't have a true identity, like a foundation, right? Living in a Jewish background, you know, I don't think his father was there. I think that might have been the problem. It seemed like he grew up with all white Jewish women.
I'm rich, bitch!
OT Tam Speaks tipped $5. Maybe if he didn't go around talking about his blackest friends riding with the whitest of white motorcycle gangs, wearing braids, getting tattoos, and posing looking for his good selfie angle, he could avoid it all. Man shrugging.
Yeah, this recent situation that happened and you liking the pictures and you associating yourself with that particular group is not gonna help you, buddy. You know, you're definitely not going to get the Black Association Male Award of 2030, you know, the Black Man of the Year Award. I don't think you're going to get that anytime soon, especially what just happened recently. So, yeah, appreciate that. But you know what? Come to think about it, I think a lot has to do that. Well, I don't know his life, but based on that little snippet that I seen in the beginning, it seemed like he grew up with Jewish women instead of his daddy, instead of his black father. I think if his black father was around, he probably wouldn't be like this. He would probably have an identity and the foundation of who he is. So I think the absence of his father being around and him being black kind of made him into what he is now, growing up with Jewish women. You know, I'm just assuming. I don't know his life, but maybe that's the reason why. I don't know. But I appreciate you, Speaks. Appreciate you, Tony. Appreciate you, Marcus. Appreciate you, Speaks. So that's what seemed like we are dealing with right now, right?
Talk about take care. What do we rank when people celebrate? Talk about what records are classics.
So that was very interesting. So that leads me up to this.
I'ma do myself. Why you pulling like a bitch? Ain't you trying to strike a chord? And it's probably
Drake.
Stay Gold Radio, Super Shattered $20, THUGL, the hate you give light brights fucks everybody word to AI Tupac #Drakeavelli.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that $20 donation. Stay Gold. Salute to that $20. On the behalf of the Dark Skin Association, I just want to tell all my light-skinned brothers, hey, man, I love each and every one of y'all, man. I don't see y'all any different. That's me, all right? So if no one has ever told you that, because I don't want y'all being like Drake, man. Don't be like Drake, man. All right? From the Dark Skin Association, man, I just want to tell all my light-skinned brothers, hey, man, you're black. Don't let nobody tell you differently, man. You're black. All right? Just look light skin. All right, man. But hey, man, we love you. No homo. Pause. All right? No diddy. But listen, man. You one of us. All right? You one of us. All right? I just want to let all my light-skinned people know that. Me, I don't think that way, man. I think if you have 1 ounce of black in you, man, you black. Because our genes are so dominant, it overrides any other race. So if you got 1 ounce of black in you, man, you are black to me. All right? So shout out to all my light-skinned brothers out there. All right? I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. We are all together. And, you know, and it's unfortunate that Drake feel like that. But I think it might be the absence of his father. You know, I think if his father would have been there, maybe he would have had some, you know, understanding of where he's from. But it just seemed like, once again, I don't know his life, but the only 2 people that I seen there was a older his white grandma and his white mother. You know, I didn't see no people of color living in that house. So maybe that's, you know, maybe that had to do a little something of, you know, how he is and maybe his identity crisis, right? Because can't no white person teach you how to be black or teach you, you know, the struggles of being a black person. You know, even if your mother's white, there's nothing she can do to teach you about the struggles of being being black, so that's something that his father would have to, explain to him and teach him, but he wasn't there to do it. So I think that's where this brings in. I think that's where this comes in. Now he has a black family that he always wanted. Mob ties. But why does he have so many different associations, right? So he got mob ties. He got, now it seemed like he's dealing with the Hellcats. Like, wouldn't that be a conflict? Mob ties in the Hellcat. I said the Hellcats. the Hell Angels. Like, wouldn't that be a conflict? And then he's over here, well, I'm not saying that he's affiliated with the Bloods and stuff like that, but he was, in Compton with the Bloods and stuff. And apparently he's associated with some other gangs in Toronto. Like, wouldn't that be a conflict with all these different associations? I don't know. But it seems like, maybe that's why he mob ties, allegedly. So let's see what this mob tie stuff is about.
Drake. He is currently one of the biggest artists in the music industry, and I would even go so far as to say he's the greatest rapper of the new generation if you just look at the numbers. What if I tell you that Drake is untouchable, not only in the music game, but also on the streets? And before you start flaming me, no, it's not because of him, but because of his surroundings. Drake himself didn't have a tough childhood. Even in his youth, he earned good money working as an actor. Before this time, Drake is said to have lived in a poorer neighborhood, but that doesn't explain why Drake is so extremely well connected today. And in this video, we'll get to the bottom of this question.
Is that why you think he grew braids? Is that why you think he grew a beard?
Show you who stands behind Drake, who has his back, and why he's untouchable. But before we get started, I'd like to partner with Whoop Events.
Shut up.
And all you have respected families in the USA and in the rap game. The Mob Ties from Houston. The head of this family is a certain J Prince, who is incredibly close friends with Drake. He's a guy who mainly operates behind the scenes, and according to Wikipedia, he's one of the godfathers of the rap business, and he didn't get that nickname for nothing. Few people have as much experience and as many contacts in the business as he does. J Prince founded the label Rap-A-Lot Records, which I'm sure some of you know, in 1986. Later, he even managed a certain Floyd Mayweather. He's a boxer that I think all of you know, and that just shows his contacts go beyond the music industry. J Prince comes from one of the toughest neighborhoods in Houston and built an empire within just a few years. I mean, by the age of 23, he already had several $1 million in his account. But what makes him so incredibly respected in the streets now? Yes, let me tell you briefly. I'll list a few things J Prince has handled. For example,
but Drake, why are you getting involved in this? Didn't Lil Wayne tell you ain't gotta do this? So do you think this is his way of proving to people that he black by surrounding himself with some solid individuals? And I see people in the chat saying that he's being extorted. I don't know. But as you see in multiple interviews, he says that, he doesn't really feel accepted. He doesn't feel, even some of his blackest friends tease him. Which is, I can't believe you said that. He said some of my blackest friends. That's absolutely insane. I don't know why he said, well, that's as I can't explain that was strange. So do you think this is his way of proving that he's black? By joining with Mob Ties, by hooking up with the game, going to Compton, talking about this, talking about that. Is this him trying to prove to everybody, look, I'm black. I'm just as hood as y'all?
He made sure the beef between Pimp C and Master P didn't end fatally. According to eyewitnesses, hitmen were apparently involved, whom J Prince was able to restrain. Also, J Prince is the guy you turn to if you lose your chain in Houston or if it gets stolen. J Prince finds the guy who has that chain within a very short time and can give it back to the rapper.
Okay, we know about J Prince. All right, let's skip to that. Salute to J Prince, you know what I'm saying? But let's get to, Drake ties with all of this.
Jazz Prince and J Prince. J Prince Jr. is the founder of the Mob Ties, which are especially known in the world of the new generation, and Jazz Prince discovered Drake. In 2007, he was looking for new people he could hang out with and make money with, and so he came across Drake on MySpace, and he showed this then unknown Drake to his father and Lil Wayne, who were both not really convinced by the still young Drake. But Jazz Prince believed in Drake and showed Lil Wayne the music of Drake again months later in a car, and Lil Wayne was immediately convinced. For this reason, Jazz Prince was able to make a deal with Young Money, that is, with Birdman, and so Drake got his first big contract, and now hold on. Jazz Prince Prince simply got 33% of the earnings Drake made. And so a friendship was also established between...
Yeah, damn, 33? Sheesh, ching ching, god damn.
Show me the money! Black people! Me the money!
Damn.
Drake and the people of J. Prince. Drake even refers to the Mob Ties as his second family and dedicated a song to them. I think you all know it. It's called Mob Ties. But this friendship is also based on protection, because just like for other rappers, the Mob Ties handle a lot.
Allegedly. Now, I don't know if that's correct or not. I'm just going on the information. I'm not saying... Look, I'm not saying anything that he's saying is correct. I'm just going over videos just for educational purposes.
For Drake. For example, in 2016, the beef between Drake and Meek Mill reached its climax, and that's because Drake played a show in Meek Mill's hometown, Philly. So far, so good. But Drake disrespected Meek Mill the whole time here, in Meek Mill's hometown. Of course, he didn't take that lying down. For this reason, he called all his people together and drove to this show. Outside, Meek Mill and his people were...
So, let me... do y'all think Drake is acting like this because he has certain people around him? Do you think he would act like this if it was just him? And he wasn't associated? So do you think he feels like he protected and he can do what he do without really doing nothing? Like people going to do stuff from him, do stuff for him? Do y'all think Drake would be acting like this if, you know, he didn't have the backing that he has now? So he probably feel like he's untouchable. Just a question.
were waiting for Drake. Apparently, there were 100 to 200 people.
I gotta know right now, we're 100, 200 deep, dream chasers. We're gonna press this nigga Drake. He disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
But Drake didn't come out. J. Prince came out. And so J. Prince saved Drake from this confrontation. J. Prince also settled the beef with P. Diddy and sent a warning to Youngboy when Youngboy just said Drake. This warning was completely public. And yes, I guess, after the stories I've just told you, everyone is, let's say, intimidated at first, even a Youngboy. And I think you all know Drake and Kanye West had a beef for years. The beef was only recently settled, and now you can guess 3 times who was the reason for this end. Right, J. Prince. Because Drake and Kanye West simply posted a picture with J. Prince. And Drake even confirmed later, hey, I only ended this beef for J. Prince.
It's linking with the ops, bitch, I did that shit for J. Prince. Bitch, I did it for the Mob Ties.
The Mob Ties and J. Prince are simply everywhere Drake is. Birdman had this contract with Jazz Prince. With these 33%, this money was never paid out. There were also contract problems with Lil Wayne because apparently he was also never really paid fairly by Birdman. You can guess 3 times who solved these problems. Right, the OG himself, J. Prince.
So wherever it's at, we have to reach and grab it. Even if it's in his ass, we have to get it up out of there.
So far, so good. However, public perception of the Mob Ties and J. Prince has significantly fluctuated in recent years, as many people aren't particularly fond of them. And this stems from 2 incidents. In September 2022, rapper Boozy had a show in Houston. Jeweler Duke the Jeweler came to the show to bring Boozy a new chain. After the show, Duke gambled with the Mob Ties, who were also present. I mean, the show was in Houston, so it makes sense. J. Prince Jr. was also present that night. J. Prince Jr. lost $100,000 that evening, which Duke ended up winning. After the event, Duke went alone to his car parked in the underground garage, where someone was waiting for him. This robbery ended in gunfire, and Duke died in the garage. Rumors quickly circulated that Boozy was involved. Naturally, Boozy denied any involvement, as it makes no sense for him to rob someone making a chain for him. So suspicion fell on the Mob Ties and J. Prince Jr., especially since J. Prince Jr. had lost $100,000 earlier that night. However, no one was arrested for this. But one thing you've probably heard about is the incident involving Takeoff.
I don't know nothing about nothing. Allegedly. I'm only here listening, all right? I don't know nothing about shit.
Takeoff was also shot in Houston while at a party with the Mob Ties. It was Jazz Prince's birthday party, and J. Prince Jr. was also present. There was reportedly a dispute between Quavo and the Mob Ties, which ended in gunfire. Takeoff was hit during the altercation and died on the spot. Again, many people in the industry and fans blamed the Mob Ties and J. Prince Jr. for this. Drake even spoke at Takeoff's funeral, which...
All right, so y'all hear about this, right? So, you know, Drake is associated, you know, with Mob Ties, and, you know, that's all I'm gonna talk about. So we got that, all right? So that's one group that, you know, Drake is associated with, but man, not only that, right? And not only the Hellcats. Did y'all know about this?
Drake explicitly raps, know some Somalis that say we got it with
Yeah, if y'all want to watch that video, y'all can go watch the rest of that video on your own time. All right.
a Somali dialect of the Arabic word wallah, meaning I swear to genres, due to the emergence and public showcase by Drake, The Weeknd, and many alike. But well below the surface, the Canadian city has a deep-rooted history of gang violence spanning decades, including classic disputes between the Crips and Bloods, Crips versus Crips, Sick Thugs versus both. Currently, altercations typically linked to neighborhood rivalries, but before all this existed a war between two cultures, Jamaicans and Somalis, both of which Drake has paid homage to within his lyrics and influences. Most notably, on the song Draft Day, Drake explicitly raps, know some Somalis that say we got it wallahi, a Somali dialect of the Arabic word.
Wait, so the Somalis, first he mob ties, now he say he knows some Somalis. Wait, what is it? Why is he doing? Well, we gotta understand it why, right? Because it sounds like he has identity, but bro, what the fuck? What are you doing, Drake? Jesus. And not only this, now you got the damn Hell Angels? Bro, does he know what he doing? And I wonder if all of these connections got like conflict. I don't know. I ain't seen nobody with all these different type of connections. It's like, bro, what are you doing?
Wallah, meaning I swear to Allah or God, whereas in the latter half of his career, inflections of dancehall and Afro beats are easily recognizable in his discography, even in some of his biggest hits on Views and More Life, using blatant terminology as song names such as blem, a Jamaican term for tobacco or weed, hence why in the past, Drake has been accused of being a culture vulture for utilizing accents and phraseology from other heritages that he's not necessarily related to, but now with the knowledge of his home city, Toronto's history, it all makes a lot more sense. Unfortunately though, his influences do not stop at music and vernacular. The Halal Gang is a collective of rappers formed by Puffy L's, Smoke Dogg, Moji, Safe, and Mustafa, whose group name derives from another Arabic word, halal, meaning lawful in honor of their Muslim roots. Its members all lived in Regent Park, a predominantly East African and Caribbean populated downtown neighborhood of Toronto. Puffy L's and Moji were both Somali, Smoke Dogg Jamaican, and Safe Eritrean, all practicing Muslims. You may already recognize Moji and Safe, whom have both received rather public cosigns from Drake. In one of Drake's biggest singles, Summer 16, he rapped, Moji with the dance moves, a direct reference to the fellow Canadian rapper he once helped in financing his album. He also shouts out Moji on another hit in collaboration with Future called Jumpman, wherein Drake modified one of his prior lines, switched it up with the left leg Ginobili, and even repped the song's coined dance move in another track, Energy. Throughout the early 2010s, Halal Gang gained recognition by other prominent rappers such as A$AP Ferg, as well as the internet with various music videos surpassing millions of views. Although the group is primarily known for their music releases, Halal Gang is said to have originally stemmed from being a criminal organization rivaling another Toronto gang, Sick Thugs, that ended with the passing of one of its members, Ruck. Shortly afterwards, Halal Gang focused on music around 2010, though past feuds may have sought revenge. For on June 30th of 2018, one of its original members, Smoke Dogg, was killed, seemingly targeted in a...
All right, so that's one. I'm not gonna play this whole video, but I'm just gonna skip. Drake, what are you doing? Okay, so that's one. Another one. Right now we got
lyrics
this
in relation to their dispute on social media, whereby X accused Drake of stealing his flow on recent release KMT from X's song Look at Me. 4 months prior to his death, X jokingly posted on his Instagram story, if anyone tried...
All right, this is an extra long video. I'm not gonna play all of it, but I'm just gonna skim through like some of the other connections he might be dealing with. You know, this guy right here was allegedly one of his shooters, quote unquote,
of the GGG criminal organization in Toronto.
All right, so you say I'm looking at the wrong artist in Toronto now.
You want to know who to look in Toronto?
Talk to me, brother.
Flipper. But that was my big dog. They just arrested him for 2 bodies.
What?
But they freed up his little bros. His little bro is part of GGG. He just beat a body.
Wait, what's GGG?
Go get him, gang.
Go get him, gang. All right. So y'all are the top shotters when it comes to Toronto.
Let me tell you what happened in Toronto. Boogs, you know Boogs, right?
Yeah.
He got a leg us.
Oh,
Crying.
Whoa.
Crying.
No, whoa.
There's a next rapper named Snoopy. You can go on YouTube. I took his chain. You in the mall.
You took his chain?
And I told him I'm going to take it in 14 days on live. And I got it on the 9th day.
Oh, man, on the 9th day of Christmas. Jesus.
There's an artist named... What artist that got shot?
Yo, you terrorizing the city.
I'm a fucking demon. Talking about. I hang with demons. Flipper just got caught with 2 bodies. He's going to beat it in the same. My homie just beat a body. Century GGG.
Y'all got some good lawyers.
We all just beat bodies. They don't have evidence on us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no witnesses, right? No, of course.
Yo, okay. I was informed the police is watching this, so I don't know what the fuck happened to those guys.
Oh yeah,
really injured.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna go viral. So just watch what you say. I don't want to Vlad. I don't want to stick up like Vlad.
Drake,
I love Vlad.
Drake, that's Big Dog.
Oh, Drake, Big Dog.
Big Dog.
That's big dog. See, if somebody that doesn't like Drake comes to the city, we're taking care of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So wait, Drake had shouted you out before. That's how some people knew you.
That's big bro.
So he saw
every night text message.
He saw you moving in the city and he saw you working and he gave you a shout out.
No, just that I knew him before the rap shit. Like I used to see him here and there. You know what I mean? And then now it's a love right now. It's like I'm a shooter basically.
Yeah. So you the streets. You're the streets.
Yeah, I'm Drake shooter.
Oh shit.
Bro, Drake, what are you doing? Why though, man? Look, y'all need to watch this video for yourself because this video is like 30 minutes long. I don't want to play the whole thing. It goes into details about some other stuff. Y'all can check it out. Drake, 6th God of the Underworld. This nigga, so y'all want to go check it out? Y'all go check it out if y'all want to watch. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to skip over it and just show you all the different type of like stuff this nigga's like allegedly involved in. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Little information about him resides on the internet. Yet all the information we really need to know about this mysterious individual derives from Drake's own words within the lyrics of Miss Me, released in 2010, wherein he raps, "Hush has got a gun," showcasing how long Drake's connections have been rooted within the Toronto street scene. Also a past solo artist, namely Young Tony, from a 2000s rap group called Deep Pockets, his words describe the violent tribulations of his city. Only one interview exists under his rap pseudonym in which he hinted at his past. "I grew up all over the city, mainly in Scarborough though, but I was always the crazy one out of the group. People called me Treach while I was growing up. My real friends still do. I got that name from my boys because I used to do some mean shit to people, so they started calling me Tony Treacherous, Treach for short. But for obvious reasons, I couldn't use that name in the rap game, so one day someone called me Young Tony. I just stuck with it. But on the street, they still call me Treach." Hush was once a rapper and at one point rumored to be one of Drake's ghostwriters, due to Drake's previous tweets announcing he was in the studio with names such as Young Tony, amidst being credited almost every track from Drake's Nothing Was the Same and Take Care albums. Hush has also worked with Beyonce in the past, so no doubt he is involved in some musical capacity. Drake even included him in his top 5 rappers list, albeit potentially a joke. Though more recently, he has reportedly been portrayed as more of a quote, advisory role within the OVO conglomerate as Drake has recruited more writers. For what many fans do not realize is a rather common practice in hip-hop is to include friends and family in writing credits to keep. A more notable rapper due to his popular single in collaboration with both Drake and Future a few years back, titled DNF, Preem, formerly known as P. Rain, is connected to Drake through his older brother, Guillotine, an old friend, both of which were founding members of Reps Up Gang, a street movement in G-Way, short for
another one. Another. We done went through 3 different gangs. We got 3 different gangs in this video. Then we got mob ties, and
Kingston Galloway, an East End neighborhood in Toronto known for its high crime rate and gang activity, turned record label through diplomatic alliances with OVO, Young Money, The Weeknd's XO, and other Canadian associations. In fact, in Drake's No Long Talk from More Life, he mentioned briefly, "If Gilla calls shots, no questions," hinting at Gilla's power within the underworld of Toronto. Gilla also appeared in the scene of Nav's Price on My Head music video during The Weeknd's feature, stating, "People on your side, they would ride for me too," subliminally informing Drake that he shares one of his so-called shooters. Preem, on the other hand, has had many troubles with the law, including his arrest for cocaine trafficking in 2004 and 9 counts of weapon possession after 3 firearms were found in his vehicle in 2008, possibly a plug for the organization.
So that's one. It's so many different other ones, man. I ain't gonna go through this whole video, but just check. This is another dude. It's like, so now he's. I don't. It's just like, why, Drake? Why are you doing all this? You don't need all of this. And not only that, let's talk about the most current organization he's with. Like that video that I just played, it's like 5 different gangs that Drake got around him, including mob ties. Not only that, now we got this on his jacket. Man, he got many hats, don't he? Now we got the Hells Angels.
Drake knows what it means, and he knew exactly what he was doing, and he knows what he's signaling to.
And Joe, let's talk about what it means. You talk to Hell's Angels, like, okay, hey, we're just a motorcycle club, we're just a bunch of biking enthusiasts. Actually, Joe, we all know. Come on, this is organized crime. This is about drug trafficking. This is about incredibly nefarious activities. Talk to any police officer about what the Hell's Angels really are. So, what is Drake saying by wearing a T-shirt that is, displaying the colors and the logo of an organized crime outfit?
I think what he's trying to say is that he's looking for street cred himself, and he's doing it through the Hells Angels. The Hells Angels aren't known for diversity, and you know what I mean? So yes. I don't understand it. I guess he can't wear he tends to lean towards the Bloods. He wears red most of the time. Okay. Even at a Blue Jays game, you'll see that he'll have something red. Or
how does he have this many associations? Like, that don't raise a conflict? What? It's just like, I thought if you in one, I thought you can only be in one. I didn't know you can dibble and dabble. Shit. It's the money? I thought you can only be associated with one. But shit, seemed like he's shit.
He'll wear the one that they wear on Canada Day. So, and he's been called out before for flashing gang signs, which he says there weren't. This is the thing with this guy and this kind of thing, is that every time it's hard to say, well, that's what this is, or that's what, because they say, no, you're wrong. It's actually not that. And so, but he knew what he was doing. He was wearing this Hells Angels thing. I think he was looking for street cred. Hells Angels aren't at fault for it. I don't know how they really feel about this guy doing it, but I don't think they're involved with him. I don't think he's a member. I think he just wants to look like he's a tough guy.
Joe, I think you're really onto something profound here. I mean, when you look at Drake, I mentioned in the intro.
Very interesting. I don't think he's a member. He just want to look like a tough guy. And this ain't me talking. This is Toronto reported. This is Larry Bird's cousin. This is Larry Bird cousin. All right. This is people in Toronto that's saying this. Larry Bird cousin. All right. Listen to Larry Bird cousin.
I don't think they're involved with him. I don't think he's a member. I think he just wants to look like he's a tough guy.
Joe, I think you're really onto something profound here. I mean, when you look at Drake, I mentioned in the intro, this is the fellow from the mean streets of Forest Hill. Now, for those not familiar with Toronto, Forest Hill is probably one of the very best neighborhoods in all of Toronto.
That's where he grew up.
Yeah, it's the absolute opposite of straight out of Compton. And I think for street cred, I think because of the rap hip hop culture, it's important that you have this really badass persona, that you're a gangsta. That's what really counts. Gangsta.
That's bad when you got two white boys that can see through you. That's crazy. You got two white older men. They know, they like, Drake, man, you ain't this. You got two white men on here calling Drake out. Basically saying everything that everybody else been saying. That's insane when you got these two. You got Larry Bird and Donald Trump cousins. You got Donald Trump cousin, you got Larry Bird cousin over here saying, Drake, you ain't that. Stop it, Drake. Trying to be gangsta. That's what
that's what really counts. I don't get it myself, but
his lyrics reflect that. I mean, and rap, I guess goes with it. That's art. We're not into censorship around here, and so it is what it is. This is one of these things where you've got a guy who wants so badly to be part of that scene. Yeah. And how he does it is, and there's a lot of things to like about Drake. I mean, his career success is there. He's from here. I think a lot of us are enjoying how successful he is, and he's taking some of the local people with him. But the problem is they're on bail for violent crimes, taking them to Europe, and I think that's the part that really bothers me. And for me, David, it's the whole thing that goes back to around 3 years ago when Ariella Navarro Fenoy was shot down at the CNE at the music nightclub.
Right.
And it happened in front of Drake, the original shooting. Yeah. And he never did talk to the police. And
he went AWOL on that issue.
He did. And he was there and his guys were there. And we don't know who killed the other guy, Duval Hibbert, and the shot that was either aimed at him or somebody else that was fleeing that went down the street and hit Ariella. Yeah. That was one of Drake's fans. If you're not going to go and talk to the police and help them for one of your fans, then I've lost a lot of respect for you.
That's an excerpt from my
Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know about that. So you got even white people calling you out. So once again, now I already played the audio the video where he said, you know, he really don't feel accepted as a black man. You know, he doesn't get that type of support as a black man. Well, Drake, I'm here to tell you, if you want us to identify you as, you know, Black Man of the Year, this ain't the move, my friend. This ain't the move right here. You might lose a couple of points with some of your blackest friends, as you said. You know, let's go to this. I think you might lose some points with you when you said, you know, some of my blackest friends, you know.
So what albums are classic? You know, and I associate my, you know, sometimes I do feel like if, you know, sometimes I don't feel celebrated when I know maybe somebody else would be celebrated for those accomplishments. You know, I don't feel like people say when Drake is the artist of the decade, I don't think anybody says, wow, a black artist is the artist of the decade. I don't think anybody.
Well, I don't think you're going to get that anytime soon. Knowing what we seen recently, sir. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get that Black Man of the Year award. Knowing that what you got going over here. When you over here liking posts of, you know, of alleged Hell Angel member punching a black man, and you know there's questions about that group. Some people say they racist, some people say they not, some people say they KKK. I don't know, you know, but I hear a lot of stuff rolling around the streets. So you liking posts of a questionable, maybe racist, maybe K. I don't know. That's not going to help you win Black Man of the Year award. Yeah, that's not going to help you, Drake. So if you're trying to get Black Man of the Year award, I think you lost that by this.
Jeffrey Williams Jr. was arrested Monday on.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get the Black Man of the Decade award anytime soon because of this.
56-count racketeering indictment.
That indictment alleges his YSL record label is a criminal street gang that has committed murder, assault, and threats of violence.
And it started as early as the late 1960s, when the Rolling Stones partnered with the Hells Angels for security. Since then, the worlds of music and biker clubs have crossed paths more times than you might think. And today, we want to explore the story of a Canadian rapper who has repeatedly dropped hints suggesting an affiliation with the Hells Angels.
He tends to lean towards the Bloods. He wears red most of the time. Okay. Even at a Blue Jays game, you'll see that he'll have something red, or he'll wear the one that they wear on Canada Day.
While these hints went largely unnoticed for years, recent events have brought them into the spotlight, prompting closer scrutiny.
And you know me.
With the ongoing longtime beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, more revelations have come to light, suggesting that the Canadian rapper is probably in bed with the Hells Angels. It all started in 2018 when Drake released a song he titled God's Plan. He used the number 81 in a verse in the song.
Well, you know, I played this one already. Let me play a different one. Let's play this one. Let's play this one.
Rapper Drake on Instagram with an 81 supporter hoodie on. We get into it on this episode of Demons Row TV.
Now, this guy, I don't know too much about him. I just did like just Googles on it, but he seems to be, pretty knowledgeable about bikers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick little, just to see who
first
he is.
and foremost.
You know what I'm saying? He seems to be heavily involved in the biker community. You know, that pretty much all he talks about. So it seems like he might know a thing or two about, the whole Hells Angels thing. And he's going to talk about the association of Drake and this Hell Angels, right? I don't know nothing about them. So I'm here for educational purpose, all right? So salute to this young man right here. If y'all want to check him out, he got over 665K. So, he's pretty in depth, and it seems, this is his niche, right? So I'm sure if I want to listen to anybody, it might want to be him, about, Drake's maybe affiliation with the Hells Angels, right? So let's see what he got to say.
Rapper Drake on Instagram with an 81 supporter hoodie on. We get into it on this episode of Demons Row TV.
I'm gonna kill you,
We became aware of this incident last week when Drake, also known by his real name Aubrey Graham, was seen out at a social event with a number of other individuals. He was wearing a Support Hells Angels t-shirt, and that was sent to us as the provincial gang unit here in British Columbia. Many of us here saw that and expressed some concerns, and you know, individuals like that, they have millions of people who follow them. They have substantial influence, whether it's on social media or the various platforms they have. We like to think that people can be better than that. And so, you know, people like him have influence on young people's decisions. And part of the role that we have here in British Columbia is to prevent and educate people from getting into gang activity. And we all know that the Hells Angels are a worldwide criminal organization. Many of them are behind things like murders and significant drug trafficking. And it was just today in Alberta where it was announced that Hells Angels and their supporters were arrested and charged with multiple drug trafficking offenses. So this is something that's in the news every day. And it's a bit disheartening to see an individual who has been dubbed by many as an ambassador of Canada, certainly the city of Toronto and the Toronto Raptors, wearing a t-shirt that supports a criminal organization.
Welcome to Demons Row TV, the Holy Grail of
My bad. Oh, my bad. Yeah, so this video is just for educational purpose. I'm just trying to understand the mindset of Drake, because it seems like he's got mob ties. He got these other people in Canada. I forgot. It was so many different ones. And now we got the Hells Angels. But the Hells Angels is kind of... this one is definitely going to raise a lot of flags, because it's like, we just heard you say that, you know, you don't really get worship as a black man. Well, this ain't gonna really help you, Drake. If you want to be fully accepted, if you want to get the Black Man of the Decade award, I don't think this is the route. I don't think this is the way that you're gonna get the Black Man of the Decade award.
MC culture, where we get into everything motorcycle club involved. Shout to all the new subscribers.
Yeah. I don't think this is how you're gonna get it, Drake.
Everybody else would be celebrated for those accomplishments, you know? I don't feel like people say when Drake is the artist of the decade, I don't think anybody says, wow, a black artist is the artist of the decade. I don't think anybody says that, really. I never heard anybody say that in the last few weeks.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get that no time soon.
My ghosts, my MCs, everybody that rides, much love to you. And the topic we're going to get into today is Drake on Instagram with an 81 supporter hoodie on. It said Big Red Machine on it. And it's the talk of the town because the police put stuff on Twitter. And all, I didn't even know police could have Twitter and talk about people on it. Like, you know how I feel about police. If you don't know how I feel about police, I got a video. I'll link it down in the description. Motorcycle clubs that allow police in their clubs. I'll put the link in the description, and then you pretty much know how I feel about police. But they're on Twitter, they're on all these outlets, probably trying to get their name up, talking about Drake wearing an 81 supporter hoodie. Now, is this just a publicity stunt? I don't know. What do you think? Tell me in the comments, what do you think?
I don't know, shit. I'm asking you. You seem to might want to know. I want to know. You tell me.
You think he's affiliated? The guy is well known. He's been with a lot of top bloods in California and stuff like that. So he's big.
Bloods too, huh? Shit, I'm trying to figure out just like you.
In Toronto, there's a possibility that he has ties with them. I know he don't ride. From what I know, MCs, let me know in the comments. Does Drake ride? Does he even have a bike? I don't know. These are things I don't know. And that's what I love about this community, because anything I don't know, you guys are going to enlighten me. So basically, he did the little Instagram photo and he covered one eye because, you know, rappers love doing that Illuminati, you know, stuff in their videos or pictures or whatever, just to portray. Because so many people say that, like, since they're a rapper, they had that Illuminati help. That's the only reason why they blew up. So I think he's having fun with that, doing the little one eye thing in the video. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. And I just want to shout all the new subscribers. This thing is growing so fast. Let me know in the comments. The clothing coming soon. I'm waiting.
All right. So that was him. He didn't give too much information. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is the latest one. Okay, I think he's gonna give some more information on that one. That one's just the intro. Let's get to this one.
Video dissing Kendrick Lamar called Family Matters. In that video, a Hell's Angel Montreal president is spotted. There's a conversation with them going on.
Here we go.
A lot of years.
Here we go.
Drake did a video dissing Kendrick Lamar called Family Matters. In that video, a Hell's Angel Montreal president is spotted. There's a conversation with them going on. A lot of years ago, when I first started this channel, we talked about Drake wearing Hell's Angel supporter gear. A lot of people are starting to question, is he an undercover member of the club? We're also going to talk about the shootout at his home. Let's get into it. Big shout to the Ghosts and the Ghostettes. Welcome to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture. Where we cover everything motorcycle and motorcycle club involved. I'm Sos the Ghost. I'm your host for the evening. Now, a couple years ago, we did a video with Drake wearing an 81 supporter shirt. A lot of people are questioning now because they popped up in his new video. Is Drake somehow affiliated deeper than just being a supporter, just being someone who wears the t-shirt? Now, for people that are Drake...
Oh, I was muted? Oh, I ain't gonna do it again. I was trying to sound like them. I was screaming and yelling, but I ain't gonna do that again. I messed up my throat. I said, how the hell do they do that? How did they Woo. How did they do that? Shit, I did that for 5 seconds and my shit fucked up. I gotta drink some green tea after this. Drink some goddamn green tea, eat some Campbell's soup. Shit.
Fan watching this and not know nothing about 1% clubs, outlaw motorcycle clubs, the Hell's Angels, just know the name but don't know anything about them. When you wear support gear, you could either one, be a person that is a great friend of the club, and when you go to their event, cycle and motorcycle club involved. I'm Sos the Ghost. I'm your host for the evening. Now, a couple years ago, we did a video with Drake wearing an 81 supporter shirt. A lot of people are questioning now because they popped up in his new video. Is Drake somehow affiliated deeper than just being a supporter, just being someone who wears the t-shirt? Now, for people that are a Drake fan watching this and not know nothing about 1% clubs, outlaw motorcycle clubs, the Hell's Angels, just know the name but don't.
The 1% club. Damn. So like getting into the Angels is like getting drafted to the league because the NBA is like 1%. Shit. So joining the Hell's Angels is like getting drafted to the NBA. Sheesh, that's crazy.
Know anything about them. When you wear support gear, you could either one, be a person that is a great friend of the club, and when you go to their events, you buy a t-shirt, you wear it out there, you support them. Then there's people that are in the club that actually wear support stuff too. So there's a lot of people questioning, is Drake an undercover member? Because sometimes you could be a member quietly so nobody knows your business, wearing a full face mask. Former Minnesota governor and WWE legend Jesse the Body Ventura is famous for being a member of the Mongols Motorcycle Club. There are times that he's been riding fully patched with a helmet on and nobody knows it's him. So a lot of people are questioning, is this what Drake is doing? Is Drake a member of the club or just a supporter? I lean towards being a supporter, but more than likely, since the president is from his neighborhood, they could just be friends. He has those connections on the street growing up out there and he just supports the club. He wears the t-shirts, maybe shows up to events here and there, but you know, he's Drake, so anywhere he shows up, it's going to be a big deal when he does.
Why though, my friend? Why does he want this connection? Why? Why though? What's his point of doing this? But hey, I want you to make another video because it seems like one of the members over there went to went to Rick Ross. So I want to know his opinion. Has he made an update? I wonder if he has talked about, because allegedly one of those dudes that punched Rick Ross is in that club. So I don't know if it don't seem like he talked about it, but I would like for him to talk about it. I want to get his insight because he seems to be very knowledgeable, So this video was made a month ago. I wonder if he's going to make an updated video. I would like to hear his perspective. But, most recently, one of these members allegedly, punched Rick Ross in the face. So is that why, Drake is surrounding himself with these type of people so they can do his dirty work? I don't know, allegedly, maybe.
But them being at his video shows that there's that connection, like there's love there. And if you know anything about the Canadian Hells Angels, they pretty much have a monopoly on all that territory over there. Let's check out this New York Times post because there was a shooting at his home in Toronto. So how does this all play in together? It says security guard injured in shooting outside Drake's home in Toronto. The police said they did not know whether the shooting was related to the recent exchange of increasingly personal diss tracks traded between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. A man identified as a security guard for Drake was wounded in a shooting outside of the rapper's Toronto mansion around 2 a.m. on Tuesday, the police said. The man was taken to a hospital with a gunshot wound. The inspector, a member of the gun and task force, said at a news conference at the scene on Tuesday morning, the suspects fled in a vehicle and remain at large. The police did not offer description, but said the shooting had been captured in video. The shooting occurred outside the gates in front of Drake's 50,000 square foot mansion on Park Lane Circle in the north.
And no surveillance, no pictures, no arrests, no nothing?
York neighborhood known as Bridle Path in Toronto that did not involve the rapper, the authorities said. Drake was previously permitted to build fences twice as high as allowed by city law, citing a need for increased security. The shooting followed a weekend of increasingly personal diss tracks traded between Drake and the Compton, California rapper Kendrick Lamar, whose long-simmering music rivalry resulted in the release of 6 songs in 72 hours, including detailed attack involving family members and claims of abuse against women on both sides. I cannot speak to the motive at this time because it's so early, but as we get information, we will share with you, the inspector said. He said that he could not confirm whether Drake was at home at the time of the shooting, but the authorities have been in contact with the rapper's team, which was cooperating. The police said the victim, who was not identified, remained at the hospital in serious condition. A representative for Drake declined to comment. Drake has previously referred to the location of his home, which he calls the embassy.
Something very strange about that shooting, how we ain't got no update yet. We ain't get no update, no nothing, no footage, no nothing. Something going on with that, man.
On tracks like 7 a.m. on Bridle Path, representatives for Lamar did not immediately respond to the request for comment. Olivia Chow, the mayor of Toronto, said she'd been briefed by the police, but declined to offer any details. Any shooting is not welcome in the city, and I hope the police will find the people that are violating the law and catch them, she told reporters. So let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I'll...
All right, so that was his perspective. And also, academics briefly talked about this. I remember when academics, he briefly talked about this on one of his live streams when he pointed out the connection between, this was right when, this was during the beef. But I wonder if academics has recently spoke on it. But this is what academics said about a month ago, 2 months ago.
What I personally think, he probably texted a couple of hoes that was at the Airbnb earlier.
This was when the shooting first happened. And everybody was like, man, who was that white dude that was in Drake's video, right?
Probably like, yo, I'm gonna text, this bitch and her friend, she probably gonna come through, they gonna fuck us all, I bet. Yo, we gonna be at the Holiday Inn, blah, blah. Yo, you and your friend slide through in an hour. They're trying to check in or trying to book something. They're in the parking lot, they're still in the car. Or maybe they smoking before they try to get in the room or whatever. People pull up at that point. Clearly, whoever pulled up knew what car they were in. I don't know if it's a rental. There's so much to unpack. And I will also tell you this now, if you've never watched an academic stream when shit like this happen, if you're on some like little fake gangster shit, you should probably also leave. I don't want to hear nobody talking about Fed shit,
Oh, no. It wasn't that one. Damn, it wasn't that one. Where's the one? Hold on. Damn, that's not the one. Yeah, here it goes right here.
It's historically, I remember reading this maybe over a year ago. It was said that Drake's house was allowed to break certain type of codes for fences. He could have a higher fence than anybody else without the city getting mad. A lot of it for privacy, but definitely for security. Now, I say that to say his house was kind of almost designed like a fortress. Again, you've been there, physically seen it. You don't think these guys were expecting to see Drake himself or thinking that they were going to get beyond the gates? What do you think?
I think that they were just trying to send a warning in some kind of way. Also, I was on a radio show earlier this afternoon, Because anytime something like this happens, all the mainstream quote unquote white media stations and stuff like that who don't know shit about hip hop, they hit me up and they're like, okay, well, what's your take on this? Everybody and all these different news stations trying to connect Kendrick Lamar and whatever to this whole thing. Yeah. That's nasty work, B.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's always in the time of, yo, you're in a high profile feud. Whatever man's want to get some shit done, they're like, yo, you know who they're gonna look at? Let's run that play now. Obviously, for the people not involved in hip hop, that's where their natural inclination is gonna be. I quickly, like within like minutes, was talk to a few people that are like, yo, this got nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar, but it is good to have him as a cloak while they were.
It's one thing to shoot somebody on a tour bus or whatever. You might not ever use that tour bus ever again. You might not be in that location. But if you shoot at somebody at your home, it's worse than getting a break in an entry. You don't feel good now when you're driving towards the gate. You're looking over your shoulder to see if somebody's gonna pop out the bushes with a gun. Like, that's crazy shit.
Here we go, right here.
And 100,000 people watching. Do you think Drake immediately now knows where this came from?
Ooh,
do you think he has any idea?
Possibly. I don't think maybe he might have a bullseye right on the money, but he probably has a few things in mind of where it could come from. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, immediately I would think, who am I into it with like that? Who the hell am I into it with like that? That they feel that they have to send. That's a powerful fucking message. Like,
yo, Ak, there's one thing you didn't. Sorry to interrupt you, but you didn't review when you were covering the Family Matters video.
Yeah.
In the last beat, when he's over there, he goes to talking to that dude. Who the hell is he talking to, nigga? That's what I was trying to figure out when I was reacting to the shit. Who the fuck is that nigga with the bandana with the tattoo on his neck that he's talking to?
Wait, are you asking this like rhetorically, or you're genuinely asking who he is?
No, I'm asking for real, because I watched your reaction, I did a reaction, and we assumed at first that it was some kind of Hell's Angels, but then when we looked at it a little bit more, that looked like a Mexican or some kind of blood. So, and it was just a random conversation that's happening in the video. Why is it there?
Hey, from what I got told, this is what I got told. Okay, so I got told. I get a random call, and a random call that says, "Hey, listen. By the way, you see the guy who's Drake's talking to at the end of the video with the bandana?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the leaders of Hell's Angel."
Why, Drake? What? Why? And best believe he's doing this on purpose. He wants people to see this. Like, this is a message. And it's very interesting, right? Because this is on Family Matters. And so I don't know, is this Drake trying to like take a shot at Kendrick Lamar? Like, hey, you better be careful. Look who I'm like. It's very interesting that he chose to show him on a diss about Kendrick. So is this like a message to Kendrick? Like, hey, look who I'm talking to. And then Family Matters. Like, is he like threatening?
Maybe in this song,
is he like threatening Kendrick family or something? Like, this is very interesting. And Drake don't do stuff just out of coincidence, right? Drake is a very meticulous, person. Nothing is by coincidence, in my opinion. So it's not a coincidence that Drake, with a song to Kendrick Lamar titled Family Matters, with this person. This, I don't know what this is. And then all of a sudden and then all of a sudden Rick Ross get, in an altercation with one of the alleged members. But this ain't going to help you win Black Man of the Year award. I hope you know that, right? This ain't going to help you identifying what your blackest friends, as you said, as you said in this video clip. Some of my blackest friends. Yeah, this ain't gonna help you, really relate to, some of my blackest friends,
We all are across the world, with this, with the person that's currently in that position, and having that energy trickle on down. But that line is just me speaking to the other side of things, which is like, sometimes like, some of like my blackest friends can be just as cruel on the other end.
So is that why you got in the connection with him? Some of your blackest friends can be cool. So shit, who can be even crueler than your blackest friends? now you having conversations with one of the leaders of the Hell Angels? Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna go well with some of your blackest friends.
Oh shit.
And allegedly that guy lives in the neighborhood with Drake. He lives in Drake's neighborhood, allegedly. It's one of the
kind of, you know, some kind of blood. So, and it's just a random conversation that's happening in the video. Why is it there?
Hey, from what I got told, this is what I got told. Okay, so I got told. I get a random call, and a random call that says, "Hey, listen. By the way, you see the guy who's Drake's talking to at the end of the video with the bandana? That's one of the leaders of Hell's Angel."
Oh shit.
And allegedly that guy lives in the neighborhood with Drake. He lives in Drake's neighborhood, allegedly. So he's in this neighborhood. Drake fucks with him. Recently, Drake posted a bike. Drake bike Hell's Angel. And I thought that was sending a message. I thought that was sending a message. Drake had posted some bike. See, even Keep Six posted it. Yo, Drake flexes his Hell Angel ties on his story.
Yeah, I posted it too. And at the same time, there was years ago, there was a picture that he had with a Hell's Angels sweater.
Yeah. So, and it would make sense if I'm listening to Drake, who starts off the track. If you go to Family Ties, Drake Family, no, not Family Ties, I mean Family Matters. He literally starts off by saying, you know who really bang a set? YG, you know who really bang a set? Chuck T, CB. And he basically paints out a picture like, you're not a guy like that. Like he's like, literally says, yo, he said, but if you had a set, they would give you as a DP, but you a civilian gang, in real life you PC. Now, I think a lot of people on the surface look at that to be like, yo, well, Drake, aren't you like a civilian too? And I think Drake, in a subtle way, not that Drake is repping nothing, is almost showing that, yo, I'm probably in or around the whereabouts of certain mans that's like kind of like that more than you are, bro. Just like we.
Wow, bro. So it seems like I don't know, cause he over here trying to convince us that he black, but then what you talking to the Hell Angels for? You trying to say that Kendrick Lamar ain't really about that life, but nigga, you ain't about that life. You nigga, we seen how you grew up, bro. We seen how you grew up. We seen that you live in a very nice neighborhood. So what the fuck are you talking about? How you going to Drake, bro? Stop, man. Stop. What are you doing? This literally makes no sense. This nigga is all over the place. Now you Hell's Angels now?
We two different people. I think that's the only significance I could possibly see, because that whole thing where Drake is walking and talking to this dude, it's like really dark. There's just like something dark about it. It felt like it was like Drake ordered a hit. It felt dark.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Dark. There's just like something dark about it. It felt like it was like Drake ordered a hit. It felt dark.
So is it ironic that Rick Ross got stole on? Man, y'all hit that like button, man. How many likes we got in this? I haven't even been paying attention, man. Salute to the damn chat, man. How many likes? Man, hey, get them likes up, man. Come on. Can we get 400 likes? Man, I'm over here breaking the code, man. Get them likes up, man. Let's get them likes up. Salute to the 400 people in the chat, man. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, man. What in Jiminy Christmas is going on? Drake, why are you doing this? I mean, I kind of understand why you're doing this, but you don't need to do this. you gonna get yourself in a really, you gonna find yourself in a bind, Nate. I'm in a bind, Nate. You messing with a lot of different organizations, and it's like, bro, it's like, okay, I see you doing this, I see you, but then you do that. I'm confused. It's like, all right, you say, you know, you want to be embraced as a black man, and you know, you have this identity, I won't say identity crisis, but it seems like you have some insecurities of, you know, being mixed, and you've been getting teased, and you know, you want to kind of prove to people that you're black, but then you do this. It's like, it's like you just all over the place, man. You just I need a drink.
Facial expressions. He doesn't look like he's having a happy conversation.
Yeah,
it looks like they're having a serious conversation.
Yeah, it felt dark. And by the way, years ago, I think the Toronto Star, they wrote this whole piece about. They were like, "Yo, why is he?" And the Vancouver Sun did too. They said, "Why is he rocking and supporting the Hells Angels so much?" You know what I mean?
Well, I'll give you a Easter egg. My Montreal Connects stand up, now fall down.
Oh,
last Heart 6.
Yeah.
So I'm living in Toronto, but I'm originally from Montreal. Montreal, where the Hells Angels run, is basically one of the roots of the places where the Hells Angels come from, and that's, you know, most of the Hells Angels in Canada pretty much live in Montreal.
Oh, wow. Shit, this shit was already on Genius. It says Drake suggests his connections, whether shooters or intelligence, can be mobilized and stand down at any notice. And he says specifically Canada has significant Hells Angels presence. And they identified the dude. Yeah.
Where the Hells Angels come from, and that's, you know, most of the Hells Angels in Canada pretty much live in Montreal.
Oh, wow. Shit, this shit was already on Genius. It says Drake suggests his connections, whether shooters or intelligence, can be mobilized and stand down at any notice. And he says specifically Canada has significant Hells Angels presence. And they identified the dude. Yeah. Andrew Kernew. Yeah, Andrew Kernew. And they said that's Drake's neighbor.
That's crazy. So listen, I don't want to tie anything together. I'm not here trying to indict nobody or anything like that, but Drake got way more shit going on than the issues with Kendrick, is what I'm trying to say.
He got a lot of shit going on. He got a lot of shit going on. Like, this nigga trying to be like a fucking, I don't even know how to describe this. Like a buffet of gang associations. He just want a little dibble dabble of everything. Yeah, let me get some chicken, let me get a steak, let me get some noodles, rice, let me get some lobster. This is a buffet for Drake right now. I don't know, man. This is sheesh. He's a gang colonizer. He just dibbling dabbling in a little everything, huh? He don't know if he want Chinese, he want to get American food, little Mexican, he can go get some tacos, then he gonna get some soul food over here, then he gonna get some plantains. This nigga plate is very cultural. Nigga, what are you doing? Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of these media publications that are trying to say, well, the Drake Kendrick Lamar beef is exacerbated to a degree where, I don't know, it's got it under control. Like, shut the fuck up. These niggas, ain't nobody shooting nobody over no rap words, dog. No matter how deep or how crazy it gets, ain't nobody shooting each other over that shit.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, I'm looking up this dude. Oh shit. Yeah.
And even with this whole thing, when the guard came to see what the whole commotion was, that's when he got shot.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this Andrew Kernew nigga is pretty serious. Do you think that everything is strategic?
Yes.
Like that, like when Drake is.
Yes, very strategic. Ain't none of this happening just out of coincidence. Yes, this is very strategic, in my opinion.
Planting these things.
Yes.
In there.
Yes.
But why is it there? That's the whole thing. Like, what?
Exactly. Why is it there on that song? It's there for a reason.
We were breaking down the video. We were like, what's this random conversation? Why is it happening in the video where he's going at Kendrick Lamar?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's never anything done for no reason.
Exactly.
Well, if we go to the second verse of Family Matters, I always thought that verse was going straight at XO.
No, but that happens in the third verse. That happens.
All right, man. So, you know, bada bing, bada boom, man. That's gonna be the live for today. You know, I just wanted to just run down the list of all the different ties that Drake has. I can't even keep up with him. But why though? You don't need this. Lil Wayne told you in the beginning of my live stream, I played Lil Wayne, and you even said it yourself. You even said it yourself, Drake. Wayne told you not to be like him. Now look at you. Now look at you.
Friends,
and this doesn't sound like my friend. And he's like, yo, what's up? It's Weezy. And it was, you know, it ended up being 2 or 3 weeks away from coming out. The greatest advice Wayne has ever given me, and it's a constant, it's less of advice and more of a constant reminder, which I love him so much for saying this to me, is, you know, he's always just like, man, please be yourself. Please don't ever try and be me or anybody else. Don't ever go get tattoos. You don't have to dress any different, you know, because I like from the day Wayne met me to now, I haven't changed anything about myself. He met me, and he really liked the kid that he met. You know,
How old were you then? How old were you, Drake, when he met?
Oh, that was about, I'd say it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3 when that album came out. Yeah,
2 years ago. So, and he was like, don't stop smiling either. Don't try and get mean or aggressive. He's like, just be you, man. Just be you and rap about life and women and family and just love life and be happy. Be that guy. Be the guy that I could never be, because he can't be that guy, because he has tattoos all over his face. Then he has dreads and he has diamonds in his mouth, and he's a completely different person.
Drake claims he wasn't cool in high school. What made you tweets? Drake claims he wasn't cool in high school. What made you uncool?
I just didn't. It wasn't that I wasn't cool. It was that the kids that were cool, I wasn't on their wavelength, which made me sort of uncool, I guess. So like, you know, it was. I just always felt like an outsider. I went. When I was in Forest Hill, you know, it was an all Jewish school, like, and just being biracial, but still being Jewish. So I was like kind of connected to the kids, but like sort of distant. And when kids are young, they don't necessarily comprehend everything.
Right.
So it can get a little cruel and a little mean.
You get teased a lot?
Yeah. I mean, I got it, you know, I got it, definitely.
Were you raised Jewish by your mom?
Well, there you have it. There you have it, man. There you have it, man. So yeah, I think we pretty much kind of got an understanding of why he's doing it. But still, why? I don't know, Drake, bro. Hopefully you can get yourself out of this, man, because it seems like it's getting real sticky for you, bro. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you, bro, because you're a good kid, Drake. Drake, you a good kid at heart. All this extra stuff is just stop, bro. You need to get yourself out of this shit. Cause it seemed like you were headed down the wrong path, bro. I don't know. Hopefully you can get yourself out of this before it's too late, cause you don't need all this, bro. This is unnecessary. You don't need this. You don't need it. But I don't know, man. Hey, it's your boy Damn D, man. Crazy. So that's gonna be it for today. Hey, I am going to get to this. Trust me. Everybody like, yo, D, react to the 616 in LA. I'm going to do that tomorrow. All right, so y'all get ready, because man, everybody been hitting me up like, yo, break this down. I will be breaking this down tomorrow. All right, so everybody get ready for tomorrow. All right. I will do a reaction to this. Man, everybody been hitting me up. Yo, dude. I'm gonna get to it. So yeah, tomorrow we gonna break this down because a lot of gems, a lot of stuff was discovered in this reaction. So I will be getting to this reaction tomorrow. So salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Please hit that like button on your way out. Make sure y'all subscribe to my Instagram. All right, subscribe to my Instagram if y'all have any video clips, any YouTube videos that you think you want me to go over. Follow me on my Instagram. All right, it's just Damn D listed down below. Make sure y'all follow me on my secondary channel. But other than that, man, appreciate the donations, appreciate the love. Hit the like button on your way out. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Let me give a little roll call. Ace King, what's up? Tammy, Muhammad, O Speaks, what's up? Paz, Ace up in the building. LSX SWAT, what's up? King, CP3, what's up? Brick, Tammy. Who else we got up in the building, man? IB, I see you. Marlon, what's up? Bianca, Truth, One Smoke, Smoking. Salute to Rita, Drinking. Hard 2, I see you up in this thing. I don't know how to say your damn name. Rita, Unapologetic. Who else we got for this thing? Salute to everybody in the chat, man. So hopefully y'all entertained. Hopefully y'all learned something. And this is just trying to get an understanding, man. And I think we kind of got the gist of why he's doing what he's doing. But even though, like, I get it, but it's just unnecessary, bro. You ain't gotta understand, you growing up the way that you're growing up, and it kind of seems like you got identity crisis. It seems like you kind of have some insecurities, so you're doing the things that you need to do. But I just think you just need to really found, probably getting. Well, it seems like you are in touch. I don't know, man. Just pray, shit. I'm out of here, man. Drake, your ass got me confused, so I need a break. I need a break. So salute to y'all, appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all. How did we do on the super chats? Hey, thank y'all for the super chats, man. Y'all definitely showed up and showed out. Thank y'all for everybody who super chatted. Did we get any cash apps? I don't think we got any cash apps. Now we didn't get none today, but I appreciate all the donations and the support, man. So we'll be back tomorrow. And I will be reacting to very highly requested live. Yeah, this, man, everybody been hitting me up like, yo, do a reaction to this. Trust me, I'm gonna do a reaction. So y'all get ready for my reaction to 616 in LA. Truly Explained. All right. So, salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow, man. I'm up out of here. And you know what song I think we should leave off to? Hey, Drake, I think you might like this song.
Yo, please stop, because I want y'all to live. This is Ice-T.